loves, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're doing a favorites video. Oh my goodness, for a minute I was like, do I really have that many favorites? But it's been a minute. It's probably been like 2 months, I don't know, since I've done a favorites video. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, girl, I actually have quite a few new favorites. So buckle up, buckle in, whatever you want to say. It's gonna be, this might be a long one. I'm gonna try and keep it pretty quick. Are you gonna, you're gonna snuggle in? Okay, she's ready to, she's gonna buckle in. She's gonna buckle in, which means she's gonna sit on my lap. Can I sit down? We've got a little bit of everything in here. I've got some hair care, I've got some fragrance, I've got some makeup. Of course, it's mostly makeup. I am missing doing beauty on my channel. I've been so busy with fashion, but I've kind of, you kind of have a moment. So let's go ahead and run with it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Beauty. Plus size fashion, food videos and vlogs, stuff like that. If you're into it, you're in the right place. Subscribe and let's be friends. All right. Luna is all snuggled in. She's ready, but I'm gonna have to probably do this one-handed. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna pull out, I'm gonna scoot it up also. Let's scoot up, Luna. So I can be up close and personal with you guys. I'm going to start with the product that I am personally most excited about. I have talked about many times that any SPF I ever try breaks me out. And guys, I have finally found one. Of course, it has to be an expensive one. It would be too easy if it wasn't, right? This is just the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. What is so amazing about this is not only is it SPF 40, it's also like a makeup primer. It was made with that in mind. Whatever magic is in here does not make me break out. I don't know what the magic is, but I have not had a single bump pop up on my face, and it's instant for me. I've been using this for probably about 2 weeks now, which is a little bit soon, but honestly, because I would be breaking out by now. I can use sunscreen for 1 day and I get tiny bumps, like it'll start to bumps. If I use it 2 days or 3 days, oh my goodness, you guys. I had so many. I had tried a new one and I was just like so adamant that I wanted to be wearing SPF that I kept using it, but I had to stop because they always break me out. But this is a chemical sunscreen, so it is going to be different. I think it's zinc oxide. I don't know, whatever the physical sunscreens are, my face does not like. But this is nice and it's supposed to be invisible. It says unseen sunscreen. Unseen sunscreen SPF 40 is weightless, colorless, scentless, and oil-free formula for your face that leaves behind a velvety soft finish. It also acts as a makeup gripping primer that's perfect for all skin tones. Okay, it's got the tiniest bit of scent that smells a little bit like sunscreen, but it's so mild. Like you have to be like, or putting it under your nose, you know, but it doesn't last. It's not like any other sunscreen. It does have that small scent, but barely even there. You guys, I'm so pumped on this. I kind of panicked a little bit because I'm starting to see some sun damage. I have had like this dark spot for a while. Obviously it's covered with makeup, but even I can see it because I know it's there and I can see it that it's a little bit darker right here, even with makeup on it. So frustrating, you guys. I just wish that I had tried this sooner or that it had worked for me sooner, or I don't know what the jam is. But no matter what time of year it is, honestly, I don't even leave my house much, so I always think I don't really need it. But you guys, my window in my room, the room that I spend the most time in, is on this side, and I think that's what's caused this. So definitely be careful. SPF is really important. You can get a mini of this if you don't want to get the full size, so I will try my best to link them both down below. I know Sephora has the minis. Again, this is a little bit of an investment, but if you get it from Sephora, you can totally return it. You can get it from Nordstrom. I had Nordstrom notes for my Nordstrom card, so I just went ahead and got it from Nordstrom so I could save money on it, and I'm so glad I did. But if you want to still use a primer, you can. When I use both, the only thing I've noticed that is I get the oiliness around my nose that honestly has kind of disappeared. I used to have a super oily nose, but I've been wearing the same foundation for so long that doesn't cause that normally. That's the only thing I've seen. So you might have to powder your nose one more time throughout the day, or I honestly will just, when I put on my makeup the first time, I powder my nose again. I stopped doing that for a while because I didn't need it with the foundation that I've been using, which is just Revolution Conceal and Define mixed with Urban Decay. I'm such a creature of habit when it comes to my foundation. Sorry, I'm rambling so much about this. As someone who went to school for aesthetics, I know better than to not wear sunscreen, and we're married now. I'm just gonna grab stuff randomly in no particular order. I hope you guys are cool with it. That's how I like to do things. I don't think that I've talked about this hair product before. If I have, I'm sorry, but it's worth mentioning again because it's almost gone. It's like down to here. now. I love this. I just saw someone use it on, I think, TikTok or Instagram on a reel, or obviously a TikTok, and they were talking about how it made their hair so soft. Is it revolutionary? No. Is it really nice? And does it smell real good? Yes, I do really like it. It's a 10-in-1 primer. It's got argan oil and sunflower seed oil. If any of you, not very many of you, not very many of you saw the hair video, but I did just put up a hair video with all of my favorite hair products and stuff like that. And I forgot to put this one in there, but I should have. But I put in enough oils that it doesn't really matter. So this is kind of like, I feel like this is like an oil and a leave-in conditioner in one, because it's got the 10-in-1 primer. It strengthens, it's a heat protector, it reduces frizz, no sulfates, parabens, it's vegan, cruelty-free, 100% recyclable. I just love it. I just love it. You can get it at Target. You can get it at Ulta. It's very widely available. I like the little spray bottle. I have used this on extensions. I've used it on my own hair. I love it on both. Yeah. Oh, it smells good. I really like this one. I've talked about these lashes, the Alicrown lashes from Amazon. My girl Anna, for the millionth time. What's up, Anna? I don't know if you'll see this, but thanks, girl. You have made me obsessed. She loves this kind of lashes from Amazon. I ended up trying them. I think she originally told me the pair that she was wearing when I asked her was design B. I feel like they've changed a little bit. I don't think they have all of the same ones that they did, but I remember I ordered a few styles when I first ordered them, and the original ones that I got that were design B, I was obsessed with. Favorite lashes of my life, totally obsessed. And then I ordered them again and they were slightly different. They had changed them. I was very confused. I did still like them, honestly. I like every single design that I've tried. I've tried A, I've tried B, D, E, G. Girl, I think this is G, but I could be off. I could be off. I'll make sure to notate it on the screen and down below which ones these are, because you guys, these are so similar to those first ones that I got. I'm wearing them today, by the way. This is a brand new pack. I had to order one right away to make sure that I got like more of them just in case. But again, any of the ones I've tried are amazing. These are like $7.99, I think, and you get 4 pairs. They are so stinking fluffy. I don't know if you can even see. Oh my gosh. I took a picture of me and my mans the other night, and it was like from the side, and these lashes are so much more intense than I even thought they were. They're so fluffy, so beautiful. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh, they're so good, you guys. These are so good. But again, I love Design A. Design A is Anna's favorite, and those have been really great everyday lashes. They are over the top, but because they are tapered, they don't seem as much as like these ones do sometimes, but like I'll wear these to the grocery store on Tuesday. I don't care. I'm all about it. I'm obsessed with these. These might be, they're some of my favorite lashes of all time. And you guys know I love lashes. I wear them all the time. They are a big part of my makeup routine most days just because I love them. They just make me happy, just like having my extensions makes me happy. It's just a little thing. If lashes aren't for you, that's cool. But if you do like lashes, you guys, you have to try these. You have to try these. I will sometimes, these I can just, I do have to trim them lengthwise because my eyes aren't that big. So I just cut off one little cluster, and then sometimes I will go in to the inner corner. If you have hooded eyes like I do, this is just a little tip. Be very careful, but you can hold your little lash. So say I'm holding the lash, say like, you know how you cut bangs? You can cut the lash very gently in the inner corner to just kind of trim it. I never thought about doing that until I saw Taylor Wynn do it, and now I do it all the time, and it's such a lifesaver. One of these I trimmed a little bit more than the other, but I barely even trimmed these at all, you guys. This is basically what they're going to look like on your eye if you have an eye shaped like mine. But they're just so fluffy and amazing, and oh my gosh, I could talk for forever, but I'm going to try and be faster through things. But I'm obsessed with these. So again, Amazon, I'll link them below. Everything will be linked below, as always. This fragrance, you guys, do any of you remember when Jaclyn Hill first talked about this? It's been years, and I've had it on deck for years. This is probably, I think this is my 3rd bottle. This is one of my go-to everyday fragrances. It's just so basic. It's just kind of mellow. It's just vanilla. It smells so stinking good. There's actually a different one. This is by, there are 2 different ones. This one's from Anthropologie. The first one I ever got was from Amazon, but then I ended up picking up this one in store at Anthropologie, so you can still get it. Though I probably have had this exact one for about a year. Hopefully I can find it. I'll do my very best. That would be so sad if they discontinued it. Oh my goodness. But then there's also this little guy. I love smelling like vanilla. Can you tell I'm okay smelling like a baked good at all times? This is Nemat's Nemats Vanilla Musk. It's an oil. It's been leaky. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't that expensive at all. Neither of these. I think this one's 18 bucks. I think the first one I bought it on Amazon for like 22, something like that. And then this guy, I think, was under 15. This is an oil. I will wear both. This one lasts all day. I'll just put a little bit of this on, like on my neck, on my wrist, and then I'll spray this one like on my clothes. Double dose of vanilla for you. I'm all about it. Oh, they smell so good. Like they smell the same, but they smell different. Does that make sense? Like they're both vanilla, but like they're just good. They're just good. So both of these definitely recommend. Because I've worn this so long, I was still working out. A topic for like years I wore this, and people would tell me I smelled like a cupcake, and I'm good. I'm good. I'll smell like a cupcake. Okay, these two little babies, you have seen them before. They've probably been in favorites before, but I totally forgot about them for like months and months and months, and I've picked them back up, and they have been in my everyday makeup bucket. I am obsessed. I've also been applying my blush a little bit higher. You probably haven't noticed, but I've been doing my contour, my blush, and my highlight a little bit higher to kind of lift my face. I don't know. I saw someone do it, and I was like, that actually looks really cute. I always have felt like mine was a little bit too low because I just have so much face area, so much cheekage over here, and I've just tried to kind of lift it up and put the blush a little bit higher, and I'm feeling it. I am feeling it, and I have been using both of these every day, nonstop. This is the Always Punchy Primer Infused Blush from e.l.f., and this is Forever Sunkissed. So I love both of these. They're both awesome. I need to get more colors in the blushes because I'm obsessed. If you have a favorite, let a girl know. They're on my face, so I don't know how much better you can get of a swatch. It's a little intimidating because it looks really bright, but I think that once it's like all blended out and all together, I really do like the shade of it, and it works really well any time of year. It's just such a good solid blush. And then of course, get whatever bronzer you think is going to work best for your skin tone. This one works for me when I'm super duper fair and I have a tiny bit of my self tan left. It's been like a few days, a few showers of my self tan, so it's definitely fading, but they work at both times. So love both of these, and obviously super affordable, which is the best. We like affordability here. This little bean, you guys, first of all, it's covered in cat hair, like everything in my life. This Michaela on TikTok, we all know Michaela, talked about this, and it was sold out everywhere for months, you guys, months. I literally checked Ulta every single time. I've had this guy for a minute now, and I kind of forgot it because I finally got it, and I got it in Ulta order, and like I'm really bad at like leaving everything in the boxes because I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna do a haul or I'm gonna do this. Girl. But for like the last month, I've been using this, especially since my little dark spot has been vibing over here. That's when I was like, oh my god, I have to find this now, and I found it. So it's the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. I have mine in pink rose, and what I do is I take a little dot under each eye, and I especially focus it right here where that dark spot is, and I just kind of tap it over with my finger and I let it kind of set. If I just put it on and don't do that, then I mean it makes a little bit of a difference, and you can see it right away. Like if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup and you just want a little bit of brightness under your eyes, this is great. It's like in between like a concealer, a moisturizer, whatever. It's just, it works really, really well. And you can see the shade of it. I don't think there's any point in really swatching it. I guess I'll swatch it. I'll swatch it just in case someone out there really wants to see it swatched. But yeah, so you can kind of see, it's not noticeable. It's very light. I am fair. There are 3 shades. This is the one that I think would work best for me, and that's why I got it, to help lighten my under eyes because I just can't stop staring at that stupid dark spot. I really like this. I really like this. If you have some darkness under your eyes, I definitely recommend trying it. It's a little bit lighter than using like a heavy duty color, a little bit of brightness, just a little bit of added coverage. I think it makes a difference. I really like it. I will probably repurchase it when it's gone. You guys, I feel like there's so many things in here. But how about this Alter Ego palette? I am feeling this. This is Shadow Kiss. I meant to do a whole video on this and I just haven't done it. Girl, she cool toned, but I have been wearing this guy non-stop for spooky season. Of course, you can wear it anytime. It's got a mirror, which I absolutely love. I have a little bit The shade on my lid is from this palette. I decided to go a little bit more warm because I was filming a fall clothing haul today. But I love this. I love this. It's definitely, it's kind of soft, but you can obviously, with the darker shades, make it brighter. These shimmers are so stinking beautiful. I had this on all day. I've tried on clothes and I can still, like, I just feel like it's still so pretty. Really, really love these. I might have a coupon code. I used to have a discount code. I don't know if I still do, but back in the day I had a discount code from Alter Ego. So yeah, they're really, really pretty. If you're looking for like a true cool toned affordable palette, this is a great one. I talked about the LA Girl one that I have used up in my last video, but that one's definitely got warm and cool tones, even though it's supposed to be more of a cool toned one. This one is definitely cool toned focused. There's some neutral in there, but it's really cool toned, which I really do like. I feel like it's hard to find a super cool tone palette. Everyone's all about warm tones these days, but this is just a really solid good ones. Good ones. Really solid good ones. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a bobby pin like stuck to the magnet. This came out of my makeup bag. You can tell. You can tell. But it's just a really solid good palette. If you're looking for a neutral, cool tone one, this one is great. I do still really like the ColourPop So Taupe, I think is what it's called. Both of those are great. I feel like the color range, you get more shade options in this, and I do really love the shimmers in this. On the other end of the spectrum, I know you're shocked, guys. I got a whole bunch of new e.l.f. stuff lately, so it's really what I've been using. I love this little palette. The last time I looked, it was on sale. This is so stinking good. This is what I have for the warm tones. I actually mixed this yellow and this kind of reddy shade to make that orange. Love it. Love it. I love how, I love how pigmented this yellow is. I honestly haven't really ventured into the bright colors in this palette, but I really do love the everyday shades. They're so good. I feel like e.l.f. eyeshadows are so underrated. I love them. I don't know. I feel like people don't really talk about that much. People don't really talk about eyeshadow much anymore. But I still love eyeshadow. I have been much more neutral these days than I used to be in the past. But that also was a product of my hair. When I have bright hair, I just feel like bright makeup and bright hair sometimes is too much, just me personally. But when I have like more neutral hair like I have now, I'm gonna do whatever I want. But I just haven't, I don't know. It's fall. I love I love the warmth. I'm all about fall. I love it, you guys. When it comes to summertime and stuff like that, I'm a little bit more adventurous with my makeup. But again, I wasted summer having bright hair. So it is what it is. So I can't speak to all of the brighter shades in the palette, but let's swatch some. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Ooh, these are gorgeous. Wow. I have used this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one has such an intense gold flip. It's like a, oh, it's just so good. Here, let me swatch them. That blue one is definitely more of just like a glitter topper, but oh, it's so pretty. Look how pretty it is on my finger. I wish it could look like that on my eye. I hate when you swatch something and it looks like this on your fingertip and it doesn't look like that on your eye. Maybe if I like packed it on, maybe it could. I don't know. This one, I used that in like the last tutorial that I did with all of these e.l.f. products. It's so pretty. I love a duochrome. Just everything about this thing. This was like, I think it was originally like 15 and the last I saw it was on sale for like 11 or something like that. I hope it's still available. I'm gonna feel real bad if it's not. You might be able to hunt it down. I've seen it at Target. So if you can't find it on the website, I'll do my best to find it and link it for you. I love that it's got a balance of like everyday shades, but also some fun pops of color. Forever the world's worst swatches. And you guys wonder why I don't do a lot of makeup content anymore. We're getting there. We still have a few things. Let's keep going. I keep talking about this lipstick and I keep forgetting to link it. I'm the worst. I'm the worst, you guys. But this is the CoverGirl. I think it's like the Outlast All Day, the one that they have a ton of shades of. I got this at Walmart and they have so many shades at Walmart, so many more than they do at like Target or anywhere. But this is, what are you? 900? It doesn't even say on it, but I'm 99% sure it was light cool. It's whatever their very fairest pinky nude is. I love this. If you put this on its own, it's going to be sticky, but if you top it with this, then you're golden. And even when topping it with this little like chapstick kind of gloss thing, it still stays on all day. What I did today is I mixed in a warmer shade with it. I'm sorry, that's just what I was feeling for my makeup earlier. And this one's actually so good when I'm at my fair. So if you are fair, this is a great one. But even just the formula in general is really, really nice. I had talked about my favorite lipstick of all time, which is Blush Rose from City Beauty. That is $35, and this is the closest color dupe that I have found. It's not the same formula-wise. I do think that that one is going to smooth my lips a little bit more. My lips just look better with that one on it than any other lipstick that I've ever tried. Like that brand, they only carry a few colors now. And that one's 35 bucks and this was like $6.99 or something like that. So I will take it. And I do love that they have so many shades. And I love that like they don't, they don't transfer. It's like the NYX ones. I wonder if did they have these before the NYX ones? They probably did, but I don't know. That whole like putting on a gloss and it's still being transfer proof, which is great. Again, a million different shades. I'll swatch it for you so you can see. It's not the thickest formula it is. It's like thinner. So you might want to double it up if you want it super thick, but I mean, it's so close to my skin tone, like my lip skin tone, my lip tone, that I think it's golden. But I love this. I love this. All right, we have a mascara. Actually, we have two mascaras. I've actually honestly really been liking both of these. This is the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara, and then this is the Essence Lash Princess Curl In Volume Mascara. Totally for different things. This one's going to give you a lot of volume. This one, it reminds me, honestly, a lot of the Mascara Revolution from Revolution that I'm absolutely obsessed with and is my favorite one. I think they're discontinuing that. If you see that, grab it while you can, girl. It's got a huge, big old brush. It can be a little bit clumpy, I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly really like these two together because this one is quite the opposite. This one is super lengthening. It says it's like a curl and volume mascara, and it can be. You can layer it up and give it a little bit more volume, but honestly, I feel like if I go in with this one, it does kind of separate the lashes. I haven't had any crumbling. I haven't really had any spots. This one, when I put it on, I don't know. This one can give me a couple spots when I put it on, but then I just let it dry and just use like a Q-tip or the end of my like a spoolie or something like that and just get the little spots off. But yeah, I like both of these. These are both very nice. This I just wanted to touch base on really quick because it's almost gone. It's probably gonna be in my next empties, which I'm gonna try and do another one. I'm gonna try and hold on to products. There is a recent empties video if you missed it. This is just the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Mine is in Fair Beige. I love this because it's like, first of all, it's hydrating. It's got really nice coverage. I fell back in love with it because I started doing the same thing as I was doing with the pink like under eye brightener from Milani. I let it sit for just a minute and it gives me extra coverage. And now I'm like re-obsessed with this because it's like that perfect in-between shade for me personally of like, I can wear this at my fairest. I can wear it at my tannest. It's kind of like the in-between. I don't know. It's just perfect. It works all the time, all the time. So again, I have mine in Fair Beige. Okay, we're really, promise you, we're almost done. A couple little tiny things. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I got this one in taupe. I had tried it in cool brown or something like that, and I didn't love it as much. Like I loved the precision of it, and I loved like how it was, but I didn't have taupe when I purchased it. And I'm just a taupe girl. I love taupe brows, especially because my brows are so dark, my brow hairs. You can see this is pretty much my natural color up here. Super dark. So I just like using something a little bit lighter with them. If I use a too dark of a brown, it looks like I just like drew on my eyebrows. They're too intense. And I like a little bit more of a natural brow. I'm sure you've noticed. So this is just the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in taupe, and I love it. It's a little bit drier of a formula. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is kind of a drier formula, and that's why I fell in love with it. When brow pencils are too soft for me, I don't like that. I like being able to just like to be really delicate if I want to and draw on every hair and have it actually work. I love, but this one I can also, it's light enough that I can just like super fast do my brows, and it's tiny and it just like I don't know, I'm just in love with it. I'm in love with it, which I love because it's super affordable. It's like $5. Thank you, e.l.f. for making such affordable. I mean, it's on my brows. I wore a lot of this stuff today on purpose, but it's just a taupe shade. That teeny tiny little dot. Can you see it? It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. And then this guy, I bought on a whim. I lost my latest ColourPop Swerve. That's my ride or die eyeliner for life. I love it. I love that it's a twist up, but I was at Target and I had to do what I had to do. And the only one I could find that was a twist up because girl, I just decided I needed it. At that moment, I was like, I haven't had my eyeliner for weeks and I've just been doing other things and just sometimes, I don't know, I just needed it. So I grabbed the Wet n Wild one. This is the Breakup Proof Waterproof Retractable Gel Liner. I do think the ColourPop one is a little bit softer than this one, so it just depends on what you're thinking, but they're very comparable given they're both super affordable. They're both around $4 to $5, super cheap. And it's just a black liner, but it's always exciting when you can walk into right there, when you can just walk into Target and get something, which is exciting because Ulta, I haven't seen Swerve there in a minute, so I don't know what's up with that, if they're going to keep carrying it in store or not. But yeah, so I grabbed this because I needed it because I was going to that show the other night. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's like to have a social engagement. I need my eyeliner. You don't need your eyeliner, but I felt like I needed my eyeliner, so I grabbed it while I was at Target. When I was at Target, and this was all I bought, you guys, I returned something, and I only bought this. It was a miracle. Okay, very last thing. Oh my goodness. I probably should have made this in like, I don't know, but that's okay. This little highlighter palette, I know you're shocked, from e.l.f. I have been using nonstop. I also really love the little cheek duo that's Cantaloupe, and it's got like the blush and the highlight. That blush is a little bit too orange for me, but if you're looking to spend even less than this and you just want to try one and you're fair, that's a great one. The highlighter in that I've been using so much. I absolutely love it. But I recently got a bunch of stuff from e.l.f. and this was one of the items that I picked up. This little Inner Glow Soft and Supple look. Supple? Supple. I meant to say subtle. Supple? Subtle. Yeah, they have two of them. There is a like medium dark one. This is the light one and she's cute. I don't think I've used all of the shades, but I'm pretty sure these are the same. I have like the individual of like this guy. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. This one right here, gorgeous. And I love this little white one. It's got a tiny bit of glitter in it. They are a little bit hard in the pan, so just keep that in mind. I'm just gonna, can I swatch it on my, yeah, you can see it. Super duper pretty. I feel like it's like a topper or like a more, it's just, it's smooth, it's thin. Does that make sense? It's like dry, which I kind of love that in a highlight. I feel like they just sit on the skin so nicely. Sometimes when they're too creamy, it's like chunky and gives you texture. But this one, they're so like, I don't know. It's so weird. It sounds like such a negative thing, but I love when a highlight is drier. Sometimes you have to work a little more, but usually using your brush, it kind of kicks up the product a lot easier than my fingertip does. I feel like they're just like not swatching as beautiful. Okay, you can kind of see them there. But I feel like on the face, they're just gorgeous. I really, really do enjoy these highlights. Again, they are a drier formula, so if that's not your jam, I would stay away from it. But if you like that type of thing, which I tend to like that in a highlight, like a lot of baked highlighters are a little bit drier, you know, they're not that like soft, creamy. I don't know. I just feel like it shows more of my texture when it's got more moisture in it. I don't know, but this is a good one. All right, loves. That was a little bit of a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I thought about putting other favorite stuff in here, but I think that's going to be too much. Too much. If you want to, if you guys want a separate like fashion favorites video, I could do that because girl, over the last month, I got too many favorites. That school sweater though from Shein is like, I'm wearing it nonstop. If you want that as a favorite. School sweater, too cute, obsessed. Almost wore it and was like, Shannon, you have already filmed it like 3 times. Though I'm gonna go vlog tomorrow and I'm probably gonna wear it. So just a warning. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorite products are right now. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to. Everything is linked down below as always. It's really hard to find the description box these days, but if you just click that tiny little arrow next to the title, if you're on mobile, it's right down there. Everything's linked for you. It'd be great if you could use them. They are affiliate links. It just helps me out a little bit, but if you don't want to, that's cool too. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go make some food, hang out with my cats, edit, and I will see you guys soon. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you soon. Bye. I should have breathed for a minute. I just ran upstairs to grab these products. Now I'm like, sorry, future me, when you're trying to edit this mess. These 4 extensions. I'm like, I need all the volume, please. I feel like if this is, whoa, words. Actually, I'm just gonna swatch them on this. Here we go. On this. I'm gonna swatch them on this. My hand.